Messy Miracle Bed CB Shop. Well, hey, Channel 31, the Zoo Channel. We were pumping a little stock audio 68, man. I'm going to revamp this radio tonight when I come home, along with this gleaming, pristine Radio Shack radio I got tonight.
also let me find out.
They could, yeah. Some dude can walk up to you, tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, can I buy you a drink? And you'll say, what are you fucking kidding me? I'm straight. And then he'll say, I don't care. I just want to buy you a drink. Dude, are you nuts? Yes. I get things happen all over. Or, excuse me, I know you're straight, but I just want to let you know. And thank you very much. Have a nice day, you know?
How many drinks did you get like that? How many?
You know what, John? People buy me drinks just sometimes overhearing something that came out of my mouth. Some stupid word I said to somebody else. They heard it. It meant something to them. Hey, I just heard what you said. Can I buy you a drink? You know? No. You do you. I do me. You know? I'm good. Thank you. But thank you for letting me know that my words weren't wasted.
Bang, bang, 2 men go.
Aaron Rodgers.
And that's the ignition and the rich. Did you get your package? And was it up to your expectations?
Yeah, good man. Very satisfied.
Oh, you want it now? Tenfold.
Ooh, Richie likes his package.
How did I know that you were going to bite on that, Frank?
There was a couple of times it was, those words were mentioned, and I bit my tongue, but I wasn't biting my tongue tonight. Bang, bang.
Yes, and we have another very upsetting piece of news coming out of Staten Island today. Very, very upsetting. Did you happen to catch it, Rich? 6-year-old kid got mauled by a pit bull. The dog found a way out of the house and jetted out of the house and grabbed a 6-year-old kid's head. Another one scarred for life.
I want the owners to be freaking mauled. The owners of that dog, I want 10 pit bulls in a room and put them in there.
Yeah, the parents of the boy were on television and they claimed that every time anybody would walk by the door, like the front yard gate, the dog would be ferociously attacking the door to try to break out. And see, dogs like that, they don't need to be alive.
Amen.
Yes, we all know it's the owner's fault. We know that dogs, are tuned into their keepers, but the dog did what it does what it does, and it doesn't do any good. That's the problem. That particular species of dog does nothing good for the public. People are definitely afraid of those dogs when they see them. They avoid them. They don't try to pet them. They are nothing but a fright, and the dog serves no purpose. I don't think that anybody
either. And remember that day we were going to meet Baba Booey? I told you seen what happened, right? My freaking neighbor's pit bull bit me, and I didn't do nothing, just walking in the hallway. He stopped to smell me and fucking bit me.
That dog serves no purpose in the public hands, but to cause chaos and horror.
Well, I would say they should just get rid of them. Get rid of them all. Pit bulls suck.
But we have, a few people out here, can maybe, differ on that statement, Frank, But, the majority rules, as they say.
Hey, you know what? If I had a pit bull, he's going to be like my American bulldog. Because of me. Absolutely. I don't care what chemicals are in his brain, whatever. He's going to want my love. He's going to get with the program, period.
Yeah, but Frank, at the same token, he was an innocent kid in his own yard. The dog broke out of the house, got out of the yard, like the yard gate wasn't even locked either, and went for this kid like he was a piece of food or something, He went right for his head. That's what they know to do. They maul their faces, and this kid now is scarred for life because of a next door neighbor. I don't know what I would do if I was that kid's father. I really know. I don't know if I would blow the house up in order for these people to eradicate, and get out. I don't know what I would do.
You know what you would do. You absolutely do know what you would do. You know what? And thank God. You know what I'm saying? The kid's alive, and they got to do something. Because everybody says, and they're going to say, the people that owned it's going to say, oh, he never did anything like this.
Could care less. In the news they state, oh yeah, there was plenty of, beware of dog signs and this and that, but the kid didn't enter the yard. The kid wasn't even close to the house. The dog came after him in his own realm of safety. So, like I said, if I was that kid's father, looking at my son with puncture wounds to the back of his head, his cheek and lip ripped up, and the trauma that this kid is going to be going through on his own, and that I couldn't be able to help him do any of that recovery, I would be, I don't know.
And Paul, it's home. He's only a couple of years younger than your boy. Absolutely, that really does hit home. People have thoughts like, yeah, he'll get over it. Fuck you. Why does he need to get over anything like that? I want to see you get over it. I want to see you get bit in the face like that and taken down and pushed onto the ground and not know what's going to happen to you. You don't know if you're going to pull out of this. You don't know. You don't know as a kid if you're going to die. You just, it's not good. Minding his own freaking business, Wow. Those people got to do jail time or something. That doesn't change anything, Frank. That doesn't change anything. Muzzles change things. A mandatory electronic leash change things. Where if the dog leaves the perimeter of the building, the thing automatically goes down. You know what I mean? As far as an electrical shock, whatever. Drastic measures have to be taken when owning dogs of such. I agree. You're right. Absolutely. That's how you change it. It's not about, put a choker collar on it, a spike collar on it. It needs something because 90% of these accidents that are happening with these kids, there is no supervision around. Or the dog took off. It was too fast for me because I'm a fat fuck and I can't catch up to it. There has to be something done electronically, and today's technology with implants, you want to own a dog like that, you want to be in a population, in a populated area with people around you, you're going to have the dog is going to have to do X, and Y in order to be on that block. And let it cost thousands and thousands of dollars
to do it. And if cops see you without a specific ID, they take the dog away.
10-4. And you know what? Even if they just go around and see, because there's a lot of unlicensed dogs, a lot of them. So if they just did that, and most of the dogs that are unlicensed, 9 out of 10 of them are pit bulls.
Why? Why is that, Frank? Why won't they license them? Because they don't want to be held responsible? They just want to let the dog loose one day and say, it's not mine? They don't want no record of it, of the ownership? Or why would they not license a dog, Frank?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. All I know is when this guy was 3 months old, we went to the vet. I got the application for the license, and he's been licensed ever since. It cost me $34.58 a year because he has his nuts, or it'd be $11.50 or $11 if he had no nuts.
Okay. And what was the reason why you had him licensed? Well, what does it do for you? Does it make you walk him easier? Does it, or do you write him off on your taxes? Why did you do it?
Why did I do it? Because it's the law. You got a dog, he must be licensed. It's the law. If you got a gun, it must be licensed. If you got a car, a motorcycle, it must be registered, whatever the case. You know what I mean? It's the law. That's why. If there was no law to license your dog, my dog wouldn't be licensed.
Okay, I guess that's fair enough for me.
But yeah, it doesn't help you walk it easier, absolutely. But you know what? When people get a glimpse at it and see it, for some reason, it does calm them down a little bit. Well, if he was responsible enough to get a license, and then you watch my dog's temperament, his demeanor, you could tell he's a good dog, you know? Until, all I gotta say is the word, and I don't say that word.
Yeah, tenfold.
Like you said, they're in tune to their master, you know? I wouldn't even have to say the word if shit was going down, because he'd know I'm tight and he'll be tight.
Yeah, tenfold. Like I said, the dog's obedient when I have him, when I walk him around. I can walk him around with no leash or anything. But do you actually think that the dog acts the same way when you're not there?
It is illegal to walk your dog without a leash. I don't care if it's a Pomeranian. It's illegal. And everybody I see that walks their dog without a leash, I want to slap like I want to slap the people I see texting while they're driving.
So how come you don't just take it into your own hands?
Yeah, well, the Lord is holding me back because I don't need to be locked up and then plead my case. And I can't take it no more. These fucking jerk-offs with no leashes on their dogs. And then I gotta hold my dog back when I should just drop my dog's leash so he can fucking make this guy put his damn dog on a leash, you know? Or, officer, I rolled up to that guy's car, smashed his fucking driver window, and pulled his phone out of his hand and threw it across the highway because he was texting.
Frank, the only thing that you would be doing by doing those actions is making the news.
Yeah, and they'll know. Well, this stupid bear, I wonder how many other bastards are holding themselves back from doing that. So we gotta worry about cops giving me a ticket or freaking crazy white boys coming up and smashing your freaking driver's side window, taking your phone, and throwing it off the freaking highway. I gotta get a PA speaker before I do that, you know? I've been riding with the mobile in the mobile. I put it on PA, jerk off, put the phone down. Any problem, I'll crash into you. I don't give a shit. At this point, I'm almost there, almost at the road rage, but I remember who I am. I am the Lord's. And if I act like that, I might be acting like somebody else's father, not my father.
Well, you can politely just remind him what the law is, you know, and tell him to stop texting. That's not a bad idea of putting a speaker in the
freaking Alexis, that jerk off is texting. Look at the traffic he's making.
Well, I wouldn't want it to use it to become a rat. I would want to use it to become an enforcer of the law, like a reminder, just a reminder. And I'm not going to enforce the law, I'm just going to remind you about the law. So, I wouldn't call it cop.
Yeah, this morning, I roll up to somebody, I roll my window down. Excuse me, sir. He looked at me, and I looked at him like I was going to ask him something, and I said, could you please put the phone down? And he just looked at me with the shock look like I startled him,
Let me understand this. You rolled up to somebody and you opened the window and said that to him?
Absolutely. Now, if it was a guy like you, if you had coffee, if you had a bottle of water, yeah, and then I'm going to have to go over there.
Frank, where are you trying to go with this, Frank? Frank, are you trying to drag me out of the house? So, Frank?
Nah, believe me, I don't want to go nowhere. If you were texting and driving, John, and someone such as myself, but not quite me, rolls up to you, rolls down his window as we're on the highway, and you're texting, and I ask, excuse me, sir, and you look at me, and I tell you to put the phone down, how you going to react?
You know what, Frank? Believe it or not, I would probably apologize and put it down.
Wow. Good. And hopefully you don't text and drive anyway.
If I did it, if I had to do it as an emergency thing, I tried to use the microphone app, the microphone on the iPhone, and I'm sure the other smartphones have the same thing, where you talk into the phone, and you take one glance at it, and then press send. I'm not going to sit there and type. If I can't get my short message done that way, it will have to wait. Oh, yeah. Bang, bang, you gay guy. You're the one that don't have the mustache. Next time I see you, I will show you my porn star mustache.
I got 2 turntables and a microphone.
I show you, I was one of the hardest porn stars back in the 80s. What's going on there, Mike? All right, not too bad. I'll show you pictures back here, like I said, 1980, 82, 83. You say, damn.
Yeah, you, Victor, Johnny Iron Man.
I only speak for myself.
Well, I've heard Victor say it a few times about the 80s. I guess I'm, pretty much stuck there too, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I was out prime, Frank, I was out prime between 20, to 20 to 40, 35, 40.
Well, I'm a late bloomer because I didn't reach my prime yet, brother.
Yeah, you're just in denial, Frank.
Hey, my face is starting to turn into a candle, melted candlestick, whatever. A little here and there, but not in denial. Not at all. Really. I could drop and give myself 20 right now like I did on demand for my whole life.
Is that what you learned in jail?
Negatory. No. Just saying. There's every once in a while you gotta say to yourself, drop and give me 20. It's not every day. It's not every week. But as long as I can drop and give me 20, I know I'm good.
You know what Mike's thinking about, right? You know where he's going, right?
I don't wanna hear about close to my face, but thick like, 1985.
Fucking looks like a broom.
Yeah, matches my eyebrows. It's more like a carpet.
Magic carpet.
I got a carpet on my upper lip.
Movies was more suave, you know, more, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know what you're looking for. To me, he had a big bushy cop mustache.
A big bushy what?
A big bushy cop mustache.
That's what Mike was. Now he's like, I'm waiting for him to rip the shirt open, rip the t-shirt open, and see a big blue S under it.
Yeah, the next mustache I have, I'm gonna make the bamboo guy's mustache.
You know, can you picture Baba Booey in red spandex and a blue cape?
If you would like to, I wouldn't. How could you even say spandex and Baba Booey in the same sentence? What's the matter with you? After all the spandex you were talking about this week.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be tight-fitting around Mike. Mike wouldn't be wearing those form-fitting spandex type, you know?
I would think he'd look a little Homer Simpson-ish.
Next time I see Mike, I'm going to take a picture of him and then we'll do a little Photoshop.
How about it, Richie Rich? Can we change the subject here?
What Dr. House there? They went to go change his diaper. His home attendant, Richie, is changing his diaper. Then he's gonna rub him down with Ben Gay, because he's been gay.
Baba Booey, oh yeah. Wow, Victor was on that double L for a very long time, wouldn't you say?
Probably fell asleep. How's Richie Rich's new radio? Sounds pretty good. That's good, Rich. Richie's never had a bad day.
Just came out of the box from another CB shop 20 minutes ago. The box is in the truck, and it don't work. Gotta love being me. I'll say it again. The box is in the truck. The receipt the man just showed me. It was purchased this morning and yesterday. They came out the box and showed me. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna say that's easy 20. That's easy 40 bucks. 20 now to get it working, and the other 20 he's gonna owe me. I'm gonna give it to him.
Oh yeah.
So I got him for 40 on a working radio. Woo! But where do you see what's got me the first 20? Where do you see why it's not working and hear the sound? Shit. So how long have I been gone? I walked out the house 40 minutes ago and I'm back with a radio. Oh well. Let me kill this video. Yeah, I had the recorder running. It's just to show what I'm talking about, guys. Brand new radio, out the box, the owner outside with the box and the receipt in it from this morning at your other local CB shop. And no matter what he does, he cannot get this radio to work. Well, that's why there's Richie. Yeah, that's gotta suck, man. Receipt, box, paperwork, other CB shop, taking a couple of $100 and letting it walk out and it winding up in Richie's hands. Gotta love it. What? No.